We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
James Woods can say it. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 When a ball turned into a vampire, all James Woods could say was ooh, a piece of candy. 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 When he became Peter's best friend, they sat around the house and said, piece of candy, ooh, a piece of candy, ooh, a piece of candy, ooh, a piece of candy. And you know that James Woods prices laundry well, but everything that he reads becomes real hard to spell. Everyone tries to help him, but the words just won't come out. There's only one thing he can think of, and it's what comes out his mouth. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 When he comes out of his house, the women scream and shout. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 And they know that he's nectar, the best of them all when he says, ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Reese's Pieces on the floor and watch him come a saying, ooh, a piece of candy. 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 And you know that James Woods prices laundry well, but everything that he reads becomes real hard to spell. Everyone tries to help him, but the words just won't come out. There's only one thing he can think of, and it's what comes out his mouth. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 When he comes out of his house, the women scream and shout. Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Piece of candy.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
So, a creature for my amusement. Prepare for battle.
Fucking thing sucks!
So short. I got slouching problems. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Extra Bulla. I'm your host, Uncle Warren. It's another Thursday night. Got a special treat for you, fellow Gen Xer, Pasta Jardula. Gonna bring him in here in just a second. But first, a shout out everybody in the pit, in the chat. Oz was here earlier. What's going on, Oz? If you're still here, Troy C. What's up, buddy? Kim, Gamer for Life, Dolores Piers. Welcome, welcome all. Game.film, hello, hello. Lucky Burrito, Art and Music. Who else? Who else we got in the mix? Jesse Jet. Uh-oh. It's a real show now. Thanks for hanging out, Jess. Appreciate you. I think I got everybody. Oh, no, that's... Oh, Russian porn bot, how are you? Good to see you. Dingo ate me, baby. Hello. I think we got everybody caught up. Folks, I've been wanting to get this guy on here for a while because he rocks, and he's an elderly person like me, and I say that with all the love in the world because we have to hang together, us Gen Xers. Please, Lord, let it work. Survey says. Bingo. All right. I always do that. I always like keep my fingers crossed for it's like, because I don't know if it's going to cut to like, some, oh, I forgot to close that porn site. Oopsie sauce. Well, there goes that channel. How are you, Pasta? Oh, yeah. Oh, you like that? This, I don't know, maybe, hang on a second. I have to use the disappointment camera. Oh, so sad. But, yeah, this is, Stan versus Evil, a very short-lived, TV show with, one of the guys from, Scrubs. Anyway, so, I like to scare the normies with it, but at least you're always business, man. Let me see that. Let's see the plug on your shirt there. Oh, look at that. I love Marie. She is a sweetheart. I appreciate you too, man. Like I said, I've been wanting to have like a Gen X night with some of the pals. I've had Daryl from Black and the Empire. He was on here, I don't know, like a few months back. And I don't know. I just like it's the devil. The devil's coming up from under the street. I just like having people around my age because safety in numbers for one thing, and usually people my age know where all the buffets are. So, and you being the food guy, I mean, you were like the master of the buffet. Oh, hey. I was telling Pasta. I was telling Pasta before the show that these assholes across the street were doing some construction work in a residential area at 7 p.m. That's not pissing off anybody, I'm sure. So if you hear some like crazy noises, we'll just pretend it's, you know, this guy popping out of the depths of hell. So, so Pasta, like I said, I had his Fee and Johnny were on here last week, and you were missed. We said some nice things about you, and knowing that you were going to come on this week, I was like, all right. So now I got to get Pasta's side of the Convo Couch. Like, what? I mean, first off, how long have you been doing this? What was the inspiration for you personally to get involved with doing this kind of journalism? I'm hearing you. Is there any way you could maybe pop it up just a little bit on your end? Let's see if that works. Maybe. They said they can hear. They say you can't hear you at all. That's kind of weird. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Can you guys not hear him at all, or is he just really low? What does Steve say? We do it live. Let me just check out something here real quick. Let's see, because I've got you all the way up, and it says the audio is really bad, but I can hear you really good. Let's see. Let's see. This is where I'd love to have somebody like Johnny. It says your audio is really low. Hang on a second. I can hear you fine. Hang on a second. Hey! Oh, are you? Okay. I didn't know that. The people don't ever tell me this. Let's see. Well, you got you up all the way here. Huh? There's something in OBS, maybe. Let's see. I can hear you just fine. That's what's weird. Let's see. Yeah, why don't you do that and we'll see what's up, okay? Alright. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, you get a little extra music. Alright, so let's see here. Can you guys hear me okay? Room mic is picking up back room noise a lot. Okay, let's hang on a second. All right, guys, we're gonna get this fixed in just a second. I promise. Yeah, hang on just a second here. Let's see. That's going into there. You're coming in from here into there, right? He said, I sound good. And hang on a second here. Sorry about this, Pasta. Let's see. And they couldn't hear. Go ahead and give me a mic check real quick, please, sir. Hey, Paz. It says it's like a room mic is picking up Pasta from your earphones a little. I don't know what that means. You know what? I'm gonna hang on just a second. We're gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna send you a StreamYard link, and we're gonna try that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. We'll be right back, folks. Sorry about that. Yay! What happened? Oh boy. Hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Holy shit. All right. Hopefully we are back in business.
Thank you for letting me come on, Warren. It's so nice visiting the home. Thank you. Your younger audience probably won't get that out there, but for some of your older audience, a little Don Rickles will do you.
See, this is why I take pills that are prescribed to me by doctors. Do we got Pasta Speaks? We have sound. Yeah, we can finally hear Pasta. Yeah, I hear you, Pasta. Okay, great. Fucking A, that we only wasted 30 minutes doing that, so.
So let me get back to my story. It was a lonely old night, and the wind was blowing. All the shitlibs were out, stirring up stuff and glowing. No, feel like we live in that cartoon world right now with everything going on. We have anti-imperialist left taking a crap in the bed when it comes to, all the stuff that we can't really talk about on YouTube. But the question you did ask me was like, when did I get started and what inspired me and that sort of thing. And I was honestly saying that my goals back then are the same goals when I started. My goals back then when I started are the same today. And that's to provide an alternative source of information, not propaganda from the mainstream media, and to do what we can do as citizen journalists to report on the truths and what we see out there. Like I said, me and Fiorella, when we met, we were activists. We met with the Bernie Sanders campaign, those kind of connections, not the official campaign, but the just supporters that worked in a restaurant together. And, we started this damn thing. We wanted to provide a voice for a lot of grassroots candidates that were progressive at the time, when progressives, the name actually meant something, because they were never getting a chance to get on TV. Tim Canova was a big inspiration. He's still a friend to this day. Even though we disagree on certain things, we still respect each other dearly. And when he couldn't get on anything but Fox, MSNBC and CNN wouldn't let him on because they were protecting Debbie Wasserman Schultz. It really kind of hit me kind of hard inside. And I was in the restaurant business. I had finally reached, six-figure salaries in the restaurant business. I was actually a training coordinator, and I would go around from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant, and I'd write the training programs, and I would train all the waiters, the bartenders, the front of the house, the host, everything front of the house, the managers on how to, train their servers and stuff at the highest level. You had a restaurant and you care about service, which, us old fogies still care about that stuff, Warren. These kids today, they just want to press buttons and have food show up. But I mean, I'd be your guy to do that. And I almost ventured into ownership, as I had a couple investors and a couple partners for two different concepts. One being a upscale gastropub, like a modern day kind of upscale gastropub, but not too upscale, but enough to get a lot of money from the hipsters living over there in Griffith Park, right outside over there, not too far from there. And a high-end braised meat taco stand, and this is what I was going to do. But a friend of mine, who was a waitress with me, we had a lovely night, went dinner one night. We sat down and talked strictly as friends. And she just really inspired me. And she saw a little bit, of what I was all about. And she says, why would you want to venture into that? Do what you want to do. Do what your heart desires and tells you want to do. Keep doing this, you know what I'm saying? And I just continue to push forth with the Convo Couch. And it's been just a dream come true. It's like I tell my mom, like, yeah, I mean, I'm banned now, not banned, but demonetized on YouTube for over 13 months. I'm sure everybody knows that because I always cry about it. But it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because my mother used to tell me, Craig, put away for a rainy day. And, the demonetization took away almost 40%. I said, Ma, I didn't put away for a rainy day counting on fascism in America, but it's here. And anyways, we're still going to go around the obstacles. We're going to do what we're going to do. And that's what inspired us then. That's what inspires us now. All those people, and I said this last time, that you mentioned in the opening monologue that you say hello to, I recognize 99% of them. And it's because of them that we're here today. We get to do the things we do. You know how the Convo Couch feels about elections. That was a Generation X moment over there. You know how we feel about elections, right? We think it's important. It's the mechanism for the illusion of democracy. And we believe if we can fix that, well, I do, just me personally, I don't want to speak for Fiorella or Johnny, but they still hold them in high regards to fix. If we can fix that, in my belief, that's the only way the people can have power. If we can fix that, then we can fix everything. But we can't fix anything, in my opinion, until we fix that. I mean, is that a great way of being, narcissistic and making my issue the biggest one out there on the planet, or no? Or,
your issue, your issue is my issue. I'm right there with you, because I've evolved so much. I've said this on here before that I used to be a Bill Clinton stan back in the 90s because I didn't know the fuck what was going on. I didn't know anything about NAFTA or the Telecommunications Act of 96 or any of that business. The Fairness Act went away, and there was just like Old West on cable and network news, and people could just do all this shit. I was just, I was a youngster, just getting into trouble, feeling my oats. But then, but since then, I've come to the point where we got to get rid of this system. This system is not going to do it. Politics, elections, nah. Me personally, if you're going to do elections, I want to get rid of political parties, period. Everybody should be an independent, because that way, because it's the labels. It's the labels that fuck us up, right? It's like, you may have like 10, 20 great ideas, but if people know you as A, B, or C, then it's like they're not going to listen to those 10 things, right? So we're going to strip away the labels as much as possible.
Isn't that crazy? Because that's what our grandparents and our parents used to tell us back in the days, that what this country's all about, is that you can sit there and break bread together and think totally different, be on two sides of the fence, and still, respect each other and love each other. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it signifies, and there's a lot of ignorance there on both sides, right? I think when we start following when we say we want to get rid of the system, it's because we found this form of consciousness, right? We just didn't adapt and continue to be a hamster in the wheel, or, a person in the Matrix. We said, no, we had a sense of consciousness of like, holy shit, this system is awful. It is not a cool game. I don't even want to play in this fucking game. And I think guys like me and you, everybody talks about white privilege. Well, we can use our privilege to the things we want to do. We can be laid back, easy, have a job, cake, just be plugged into the friggin' Matrix and shit, and not have to worry about any of that shit, rent. I mean, I was starting to make 6 figures when I left to do what I wanted to do, what I felt in my heart. That's the Convo Couch, you know what I'm saying? That's using your privilege to a benefit, and that's what I've always tried to do. And when you have that form of consciousness, you recognize that the labels are fucking us up, because somebody's at the top there, Uncle Warren, and they're pulling the strings, and they're trying to get people to go at each other's throats so they can maintain and hold on to their power. And that's why right now, with this trucker convoy, right, Trump derangement syndrome broke people, boop boop arrangement syndrome just broke people. But now I'm drawing a line, and I'm trying to keep myself in that kind of political commentator, journalist kind of mindset, instead of like activist mind. Because the activist mind says enough is enough with these assholes saying like the convoys it's a right-wing movement. It's a nationalist movement. That's a crock of shit. That's the working class. And they just, if you want to just be a useful idiot and pile on, we're trying to save people's lives here. They're at each other's fucking throats right now. Things looks like it's going to blow out here.
Yeah.
And we're trying to stop that shit. We're trying to stop that shit with the truth. So that's why I'm drawing a line, Uncle Warren. I get to make that statement on your show. I'm done with people being divisive and pitting people at each other with a bunch of bullshit because they want to believe in their bullshit theories and their bullshit team sports.
Yeah, they've been pushing this. They're trying the same propaganda shit on us, and people, more and more people are figuring that shit out. It's like, no, you know, like what do you have?
Sorry.
Do you have Knight Rider there with you? Is that did that car start by itself? Sorry, Gen X reference. Do 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 do. Woo woo woo. Sorry, we go
Michael,
off on...
I am sensing that you're having a little urgency right now. Is everything okay, Michael?
Michael, you know that was the guy who voiced Kit was on Saint Elsewhere. He was one of the doctors. He was like the short dude with the mustache.
Yes. He was also the
William
guy,
Daniels, I think.
One of my, I'm a theater guy, right? Like me and Fee come from like a little theater background, a little entertainment background. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad I'm not involved in that shit anymore because I get to be myself and say what I want to say, not be a prop for these assholes in Hollywood. But my favorite musical is the movie, for sure, is 1776. And the guy who was St. Elsewhere, who did the kid voice, was also John Adams in that musical TV show, musical movie. If anybody wants to go and watch it, it's pretty awesome. I think a lot of people in your chat will like it. 1776.
I've heard of that. Who was it who played Washington? Was that oh shit.
I don't think Washington was in it. There was no Washington.
Really?
It was Henry Lee. No, it was about the it was about the Second Continental Congress. So it was Jefferson, Adams, Ben Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah, all the people in oh my god, it's a great musical. I mean, I'm into that stuff, you know. I mean, I used to go, my mom back in New York, you want to talk about the New York days. I think it was Tuesdays was like the 2-4, like you're like half price, buy one tickets get one free or something, or half price.
They still do that.
Broadway.
They still do that. They still do. It's at TKTS, I think. You have to go to the little booths around town. Yeah. But yeah, they still do buy one, get the second one half off on certain things.
Something like that. My mom used to take me on those days, and I saw all the musicals. I was in theater like growing up. Like I stopped playing football my sophomore year, and I just concentrated completely on drama and did all, a bunch of plays. I did Grease 3 times, and every single time I was Sonny Lattieri. For 2 reasons. He was the most Italian guy, kind of sloppy, mopey guy, and I kind of emulated that. And number 2, he didn't have his own song. They weren't going to let me sing.
What?
So,
Pasta, you have a great voice. You have an awesome voice, dude. Come on.
They also made me Big Julie from Chicago in Guys and Dolls. And
oh, nice.
He also didn't have any singing to go as well. But I got to say, let's shoot crap. So,
I'd love to hear you like belt out like some like Italian aria, or aria, whatever it is, like pasta Jardula, and like have the lady with the horns, and
I think I'll lip sync that while it's playing in the background as I'm making tomato sauce.
Yeah, it's probably a little easier on the lungs.
You should make the trailer. Like, get somebody singing loud, and I'll lip sync as I'm making tomato sauce, and that will be our trailer to the link to the tomato sauce recipe video, and we'll produce it together. Now we
collaboration. That's where it's at, brother. Collaboration. Oh shit.
Well, you made a video not this last time, but the time before, like when you invited Fee on and not me, and she went on, and
I invited you.
Not to that show. You had Fee, yes, and that was a great show. And you played that little clip that you made of like me busting her chops. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. It was like over a year ago, and it was fun, dude. I'm glad you did shit like that. It's entertaining. And the first time I ever heard your voice was the call-in show in Steve's on Steve's show.
Hi, y'all.
we were driving driving. It was me, Fee, Johnny. I think it was just the three of us. Hold on a second, motorcycle.
Fucking Fonzie, man. He's always ruining a good time. Tell Fonzie to shut the fuck up. Fonzie's like 80 now.
I don't. The mindset of that. Never mind. Please let me.
He's not jumping.
We were driving, and
Yeah.
I can't remember who else. It was like, was there 3 or 4 of us? I can't remember where it was. Somewhere there in the middle of nowhere. And I think we were coming back from Arizona, and we went to Arizona to yes, we were coming back from Arizona from the audit, observing it, and it's the middle of the night, driving in the freaking desert, going, oh, let's see if we get this on. Oh, Steve's got his call-in show on. And then Warner Entertainment comes on. Uncle Warren. We're just driving in the middle of the desert, laughing our ass off. I'm like, Uncle Warren.
I love Steve.
First
Steve
time
is,
I ever heard your voice, my man. And now it's like, we did the New Year's Eve show, right? The
That's
pickup
right.
New Year's Eve show. Thank you, brother, for rescuing me. Love you. And now this is our third time. Well, not really. It's our second time, but I had an imaginary first time with you because I heard you on the.
let me ask you this:
Speak
how can people not love you? Because you're just like, I mean, if I was over there right now, I'd give you a big manly bear hug, with the bro slap on the back. You gotta do the bro slap, like, yeah, man, that's cool. Clap, clap, clap. All right, I would, man, because I love your energy. We were talking about you last week about how you're just like, you're the man that gets things done. You get on the phone, using your powers for good. And it's just amazing. It's amazing watching you and Fee and Johnny when he pops in there on the Convo Couch, the way you guys just like boom, boom, boom. And you're spitting out like really good stories that mainstream media is not covering. And we appreciate you for that.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I just try to, love as many people as I can. That's it. I really am a compassionate guy. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I can think of a bunch of reasons why people don't like me, but that's the society we're in nowadays. But when you get to know me,
those people are haters.
So,
those people are haters that don't like you. I'm putting that on Front Street right now.
Well, we also have a society where everybody's kind of messed up, chemistry wise, right? Mentally, that adds, I think, a lot of fuel to the fire. I think society, especially in this like opioid addiction situation, that's why we do To Hell and Back, to kind of expose that and stuff like that. That there's a lot of, we've been the puppets, and the puppet masters have used experimentations on us, and they've allowed like so many bad things, from our food to medicine and everything else, just fuck us up as a society, really. So I think there's a lot of people out there that might think that they hate me, or think that they hate somebody like me, you know what I'm saying, or just hate somebody in general, like anybody, but they really don't. They're not in a good place mentally right now, and that's why like some of the people who do kind of like, there's some people I'll be like, oh hell no, that's it, you're okay, but there's some people who just they're not there, and I pray for them, and I don't even pray, if you know what I mean.
No, I hear you.
Good love and good thoughts.
Send out those positive vibes, man. You got to, right? Too many negative vibes, Moriarty. What was that from? I think it was one of those old movies with Telly Savalas was in it. I can't remember. Maybe it's Dirty Dozen.
Well, now you're showing how old you are, because I've after Telly Savalas. I was Three's Company. That was like Dipping Strokes, Silver Spoon.
We love you, baby.
Maybe I'm a little bit younger than you, Uncle Warren. Maybe you could be my uncle.
In the South, probably, because they were only like a few years apart. I just turned 53
What's
this
your
year.
Chinese sign? The one you get when you go to the Chinese restaurants and they say the dates, and you know what I'm saying?
Year of the Monkey, 69.
Yo, I'm an ox, 73.
73, that was a good year. I think I had to ride a bicycle. My dad taught me how to ride a bicycle, but it wasn't like a small bicycle. It was like one of these giant Olympic size, 3 foot tall ones.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there just like, yeah. But like 4 years old, and I was already like 6 foot, some ridiculous shit, what they put in the food down south. But when we talk about like people in general these days, there's so many people just trying to lead others astray, either because they think they know better or they got nefarious reasons. And I think that's why, you know, people come after you and Fee and Johnny and the show and try to discredit it, because you are, you know, bringing the goods that is not being heard out there. And of course, that's like, if people want to suppress it, they're gonna like say all kinds of things about you guys, you know. But like you said, the people that we said in the chat and some more showed up too. Speaking of Steve, Poika Nostradamus in the chat, yo, I predicted he would be here. So, because I used his powers for a second. I wish I could predict. I wish I could have predicted that Zoom was a piece of shit. Anyway, but here we are. But I got you for a few more minutes, because I want to make sure you're ready for your show tonight. 6 o'clock West Coast, 9 p.m. Right to Hell and Back with Shonda. Okay.
Yep. She's gonna talk about a little crack cocaine, I believe, during the. I don't think it's crack and cocaine. I know it's crack. Maybe it is. Talk about certain drugs during the pandemic, and also talk a little bit about vaccines itself. So, you know, that's what we're going to talk about. Well, most of it, half of it on YouTube, and the other half on Rockband, and, you know, have fun with it and talk about it. But it's not a fun subject, and it's, you know, to Hell and Back, you know, it's just kind of like an extension of what I've been continuing to do. The reason why the Convo Couch is so into foreign policy, especially from my point of view, is that we want to report on the stuff that in the world that, you know, breeds a lot of suffering, you know, and that's foreign policy. Our foreign policy, the way we drop bombs, the way we kill people, the way we sanction people, starve them out from whether it be food or medicine, stuff like that. That's why we follow those things so much. You know, that's why we follow, like, we talk a lot about class issues and stuff like that. We hate the suffering. We don't want to see the suffering. And that's why we started. I wanted to do this with Shanda, because Shanda has been to Hell and Back. She's told her personal story. And I think when you talk to a person like Shanda, who's been down that road, you see somebody who's come very close to hell, but then has made it back to consciousness right now, and is enjoying her life and doing whatever she can. I mean, she's just amazing. She's just so much knowledge about this situation, and give you a different perspective about, you know, how medicine is, how big pharma is. It's not just what we're talking about now. They have a history, and we're showing that history, and they didn't give a shit, because back then, just like now, we're the test subjects. I'm sorry I'm going off over here, Warren. You got me all jazzed.
Dude, this is why I like this job, is because I don't have to do anything. I just like say a few words and let you guys go, and it's like, they ain't here for me. They're not here for the El Diablo shirt, you know. They're here for you, Pasta. And I gotta tell you, Shanda is an awesome lady. She is a sweetheart, and I love watching her on Beauty and the Boomer.
Yeah.
It's just,
Amber, her other person, they're amazing at fucking.
And Amber really, too, on the dive, when they do the dive, yeah. And with Oz, look, Oz is saying you're going on 7 o'clock tonight. Is Oz your agent, your producer?
Oh yeah, I guess we are. That's right. I forgot.
Okay.
Old schedule, new schedule. Sorry, everybody. 7 and 10. My bad. Might be. Well, that looks like I'm gonna have that beautiful lentil doll I made inside. That's just sitting over there simmering with brown rice, little green onions. I use the red lentils you get everybody at Trader Joe's. You just chop up some garlic, some ginger, some onions, some carrots. You saute it in the pot, salt, pepper, a little ground masala, a little cumin, a little hot curry powder, a little smoked paprika, a little turmeric. Mix that on in. After you soak those lentils, put them in there. Take a whole big thing of veggie stock, put that in there, fill it with halfway water. Get the rest in there. When it gets to a boil, lower it down to a little simmer and let it simmer for an hour. And you got this beautiful brown lentil dal. Chopped green onions go on top, and then brown rice on top of brown rice. A little warm pita, or, you know, if you have, what's the name of the bread? Oh my God. Naan. If you have some beautiful naan.
Naan, yes. People, when I used to work at Trader Joe's, people asked me where the naan bread was. I'd say, we'll just go everywhere that the bread isn't, because it's not bread. And anyway, I didn't work there too long. But listen, you got to do a cooking show, dude. Why are you not doing like some little shit on the side, doing like a little like I'm cooking this up, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, you know, do, you know, get some music in there and stuff. Why not?
Maybe I will. You know what I'm saying? It's always hard to film yourself as you're cooking. That's the thing. So you need to get one guy in there that's like, hey man, who wants to film me for food? Like, film me, and half the food that I make, you get to take home if you be my. You know what I'm saying?
We can make those dreams come true, Pasta. I'll hook up with Oz and maybe Johnny too, and see if we can do like a little Super Friends thing and get you a cooking show, because that would be fucking sweet. I gotta ask you though before you go, since you're Southern Italian, do you use a redneck accent when you cook? No, I'm kidding. I was gonna ask you, have you ever had New Orleans style gumbo?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of it? What do you like?
Amazing.
Isn't it? Right?
I mean, New Orleans food's got that Creole style spice out there, and I like a little spice. I'm not like crazy spice, but I like a little spice.
Yeah,
Decent amount of spice, and there's a lot of flavor. I had it when I went for the Sugar Bowl to see the Miami Hurricanes beat the Florida Gators way back in the days. The only problem is that after eating the gumbo that was so delicious, and I can't remember where we went and had those hurricanes that they make with the red syrup at the time. Oh my God. We had such a hangover. We were throwing up. It was terrible. It was disgusting. But the gumbo was good while it lasted.
Put some shrimps in there, shrimp, crab meat, and then you thicken it. The secret is the thickening it up with the okra in there. The okra gives it that nice thickness, but it's not like slimy or anything. You know, it's just like, ooh, it permeates, you know? And sometimes, you know, you do a little chicken gumbo. I'm a seafood gumbo guy myself.
I had seafood gumbo. I didn't have it with chicken. So
yeah, I mean, the chicken gumbo's okay, but you go to New Orleans, you want seafood.
I had seafood. And the thing is now is, you know, being vegan, you can't get that all the time, so can't do it no more. But I did eat almost everything at one point, you know? And
yeah, and you don't want to fuck around with like seafood, like with fake stuff, because I've had that fake crab meat before. It was no bueno.
There are things though, like you can get those shrimps that are just made from proteins that are like, you know, just all about the texture, and they work if you like some pastas and stuff. And then, you know, I do like lemon zest and capers and those sort of things that kind of get you that lemon saltiness, which can kind of emulate at least a semi seafood mentality. They use a little bit of that kelp stuff to get that flavor of the sea. That's something that's used.
So so you're a vegan, right? You can't eat fish?
No.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say, man, Middendorf's right outside New Orleans on the interstate, going north. It's like this catfish house, and it's like razor thin, right? And just like, oh shit. And you get the French fries with it, and drink you a New Orleans a Beta beer with it. I like a little amber to go with the fish. There's like fish houses all the fuck. There's like beer barns and fish shacks all over the south or along the coast, because I grew up around there. I was in southern Mississippi, so we would always.
Where are you at now?
I'm in Brooklyn. Hey,
no, you're
forget
not.
about
Are
it.
you really with the hipsters?
I'm in Brooklyn. Yeah, I know, right? There's a haircut place. No, Fort Greene. I'm in Fort Greene.
Fort Greene, okay.
Yeah,
right, Russian.
It's a my Russian. There's no Russians here. The white people scared them away. Like the American white. Yeah, they went all down to like Brighton Beach around there. They're down near Coney now.
Yeah, there's a big Russian community down there. So, is there a Polish community there at all? Or is it gone?
Nah, I think that's somewhere around there too. Maybe I'm not quite sure.
So the hipsters ran everybody out of Brooklyn.
Yeah,
way to go,
kinda.
fucking hipsters.
Brooklyn Heights. All rich people. Well, the thing is, they got rid of the thing to where you can't have giant buildings, and now they're building all these fucking high rises and shit. It looks like Manhattan. It's like Manhattan threw up on Brooklyn, and Brooklyn forgot to wipe its mouth, and it's like right there on the edge. All these fucking tall ass bullshit buildings, man. It sucks, man. Hate it. I tell you, let's see. Bed-Stuy, though. Bed-Stuy, in some places, you go above Franklin, is it Franklin Avenue? Or Franklin Street? Yeah, once you get up in that part of Bed-Stuy, it's still legit. You know what I mean?
My dad was born in Bed-Stuy.
Yeah, that's what Fee said, that your dad was from over there. That's where Eric Adams is from, too. Man, be glad you are not here. I am serious, dude. It is just awful. He's Black Biden. I said that on Twitter. Like, as soon as he got elected, this guy's gonna be Black Biden. Sure enough, he's like, just nobody takes him seriously.
That election, right? Because during the primaries, what did they find? Over 150,000 test ballots that made it through the system. All right. Yeah, I just was wondering if there was a show that would tell people that shit. Oh wait, we did. We actually reported from the people who saw that.
Right. Look.
But in Georgia, not Atlanta, excuse me, right outside of Atlanta. But hey, what am I gonna say? Let's not talk about that on this show because.
Well, listen, I gotta
take it off YouTube.
Yeah. You only live once, brother. If you're gonna say some shit, say it on here. It's fine. I'll take the heat. But before you go, I just want to say I do appreciate y'all's efforts covering the election integrity. Going down to South America, you guys were just like fucking killing that shit. And I see you back on the couch. I was like, I wonder if they sold the couch. It'd been gone so long. But then you were back. I saw Johnny on the couch last week. I was like, oh, okay, the couch is still there. And then now you're back, even though technically you're not on the couch. You're couch adjacent, right?
Couch adjacent, yes.
All right, that's good enough.
Couch adjacent. So
I appreciate you coming on. Go ahead, tell everybody where to find you, all that good stuff. You know the drill.
Well, it's a Hell and Back tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, on the Rockfin. You can join us on Roar's Rockfin or the Convo Couch's Rockfin. Check them out. Please go check out all of Roar's stuff. I am Pasta Jardula from the Convo Couch. You can always go to theconvocouch.com. Has all our links over there. But more than anything, the place that we kind of like do our main stuff and where you can only get certain videos at, the majority of our great videos, thank you, patting myself on the back, is Rockfin. It's the good videos, that is what I'm trying to say. It's the ones that we can't play on YouTube. Those are on Rockfin only. So Rockfin has actually been our home away from home. Without Rockfin, we might not be around today because of the censorship and the demonetization from YouTube. Things are really bad out there right now, and that's why I'm even cautious when I'm on this show to talk about things, because it's like they're following me, and I just got somebody in trouble last week, so I don't want to do it again. But yeah, get on over to Rockfin, ROKFIN. I think y'all know about it. Sign up for the Convo Couch. If you want to endorse us over there, please do so. I know a lot of people like Patreon. We prefer Rockfin over Patreon, but if you want to help us out either way, we would always love and appreciate that. And I want to say thank you to your audience, because a lot of those people you said hi to, those are a lot of people who put our boots on the ground, who've made this happen and given us the opportunity to just go and get the news and bring it to you, whether it be in Central America or whether it be on the East Coast, West Coast, doing the interviews. It's been amazing. I can't thank you guys enough in that chat for letting me live out my dreams. I really appreciate it.
That's the fam. That's the family right there. That's the fam, And people hear fam, they're like, oh, it's just like some sort of buzzword catchphrase thing. It's like, no, it's family, and it shows too. Pasta, go ahead, go get ready for your other show. I love you, brother.
I'm gonna eat first.
Eat first.
Yes.
And we'll get you on again next time. Hopefully, we'll probably just do this because we're too old for this shit. I'm too old for fancy bells and whistles, even though I love them. But to have a little taste.
I'll send you a picture of the food I'm going to eat. You can share it with the audience to see my lentil doll. What it's all
Please do.
All right, buddy.
We make them all jealous. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. Peace.
All right, Pasta Jardula. Sorry about the technical issues earlier. I don't know what happened. We've been using StreamYard of late because we've been having multiple people on. And I haven't used Zoom in a while, but I did tests and stuff today and it sounded okay, but it's the devil. I blame this guy. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, he's horny. Oh, better watch out. Let me oh god, that fucking edible kicked in at the right time. Jesus Lord. Jelly Love, Steve Wolfbrand in the mornings. The Morning Zoo. Oh, Gamer for Life. Misha, hello, darling. I'm anti-Coke Booger. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of a given. Nightbot, Game.Film, Choosy Heretics, Choose Carnation Revolution now. Fred Edward, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Lucky Burrito. Who else we got here? I know there's a bunch of fools came through here. We shout them out. This is what we do. Atries, hello. Good to see you, Kim. Who else? I think I know Jesse was in here a while ago. The Kit Cabela was in here too. There's Oz. What's up, brother? Thanks for the help tonight. Slow news day, Steve. In the house. And Noli D, my future ex-wife. Love you so much. I think I got everybody. And I know Reef was here. He popped in. What's up, Reef? This is like a thing I gotta do. And it kills a little extra time. What else you got to do? We call this filler, baby. A dingo ate me, baby. There's Reefer. Alright, I think I got everybody. There's a lot of people showed up. Thanks. There's Kit. Thanks for Steve Cutler live. I'll make sure I get Steve in there. And I think Ed Heller, I think I said you too. Alright, fuck it. I'm getting too high. So, yeah, we had some technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll get those worked out for next time. Or maybe we'll just keep using this. The mysteries abound. I just want to say before we go, how much I appreciate all y'all. If you like this, just hit the thumbs up and the share and subscribe if you hadn't done that, because it's free. You don't have to pay nothing. I got a LinkedIn. There's Linktree/extra Bulla. If you want to donate something, great. I don't like. I'm kind of like Misty. I don't like asking for shit. If you liked it, you got a few bucks, you want to throw it my way, great. If not, totally understand. I'm broke as a joke too, so it's all good. But I love everybody, and let's keep doing what we do to help those get the word out, the truth that needs to be told to people, because there's so many blockades out there, like literal ones, starving people in other countries, and there's blockades for information too. So if you have the truth, share it, because that's how we got to do it. We got to make sure the word gets out, from these shows and through our own investigations. Any information we find, share it. Sharing is caring. Not sure it's coming on next week. So yeah, but you want to find me, I'm this guy. Does this work? That's me at Extra Bulla on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, but I'm hardly ever on there. So, Twitch, we're streaming this live on Twitch. To all the people watching on Twitch, I don't know what language you speak over there, but bienvenidos. And yeah. I love everybody. Have a great night, and don't forget to Helen back at 10 o'clock. I'm pretty sure that was right. I know Oz said it was 7 o'clock West Coast. So, and enjoy all these live streams. I know a lot of times they all kind of butt up against each other, but if you can't catch the live stream, at least try and catch some of the replay or clips that people put out. These content creators, they do a lot of hard work. With the information they have that they're trying to share, or they're just trying to entertain you. We try to give you a little levity in these dark times, and they are dark times, so just don't let anybody drive you crazy. Be safe, but stand up for yourself too. Don't let fear wreck you, because if you let it totally will. Have a good night. Wash your ass.